We want to do a part two.
So that's yeah. So that's how we met.
Was it?
Nah.
Oh,
So I mean, so that's how we met at first. It was beautiful until I was I was in a I was we were not exclusive.
we weren't
We were not
exclusive.
exclusive and
We were seriously dating,
yeah.
but we weren't exclusive.
um I was actually in a space where I was like, dang, I was also dating someone who I thought like, oh, I really like this person. And then when we started talking, I was like, damn. I said, no, I said, yo, she's like everything. So I was like very conflicted with my feelings. And but in my spirit, it was different in my spirit. It was like a war. I can't really explain it, but it was like an emotional and spiritual war within me when it came to this situation with me dealing with two females, and I'm just like, I didn't want to be in a position where I had to hurt anybody. And like that right there, I was like, why do I have to be in this position? Because I know how it feels to be hurt, and it was hard for me to make the decision. So I started making excuses. I was like, nah. I said, we too much alike. I was like, nope, we too much alike. And it's not gonna work. You can't two people that's too much alike, it's just not gonna work. I just started trying to find different excuses where it's like this just is just not gonna work. And I was like, so I pretty much I broke it off. I broke it off with my babe. Yes, I know. Please don't boo me. I feel like I'm getting booed right now. And she told me a new asshole. For real. Like she's not taking well, not like anybody should, because um like we were really dating and it was just like, oh, like I don't think this is gonna work out. Like it was abrupt. So she was like, she's gonna get my shit, y'all. What I had over here, a shoe? Don't do that, baby. We here now. Look,
I'm not
we
saying
here
I'm
now,
listening
though.
to
You
you.
listening to me? We here now. So yeah, like I was going through the emotions, and I just wanted to be sure I was making the right decision for me, because I just wanted something different, and I just didn't want to make the wrong decision. And during during that break, I did end up speaking to the other woman again. However, what I noticed, a few things happened that I noticed was like certain words and conversations. So I'm very spiritual. I'm a follower of God. So whatever he say goes. And I listen for words. Like God speaks to me through people. And it was just certain words that was being said. And I was like, that's not it. That's not it for me. It was like, that's not the route that I see my life going in with this individual. So it just helped me have a bit more clarity in the route that I was going. And in my spirit, I felt like there was something that just needed to be done. And I was like, this is not gonna work. And I think it was like 3 weeks or 3.5 weeks. It was like almost a month that we weren't talking.
It was
And then
almost 2 months.
it was not almost 2 months.
It
You're
was
wilding.
almost 2
It
months.
was not almost 2 months. I promise
Okay.
you it wasn't.
Okay.
I promise you it was not almost 2 months, babe.
Okay. I'm listening.
It wasn't
So
almost 2
on
months.
my end,
It was
like she
but
said,
I was still
she got a whole
we...
tour. She got a whole asshole torn in her, right? But at the end of the day, when somebody's on their journey, you know, it's just a matter of being conscious of your decisions, especially when it's involving other people. And I was highly upset. Like, you know, I was hurt. And it took me, like a few weeks to like realize, like, you know, first of all, I already had come from my prior relationship. I already had came from a place where I felt like I was an option. And I just felt like that was God like testing me. Like, let's see, like, have you learned your lesson pretty much? And I just like it. I had to sit with myself, cry it out, you know, whatever the case may be, and just really sit with myself and pray and like pray on it and just talk to God. And I'm like, wow, that is so. It's not ironic. It's God, because I literally just left a situation like that, and I will not, I will not repeat it. And that's just where I was. You know, as much as my feelings was hurt, then I chose me. It was the first real time that I ever chose myself from a really long time, because it was always like, oh, you know, we try again and this, and it became a point where it wasn't just choosing me, it was just thinking about the other person's feelings. But at the end of the day, that was my stance for choosing myself. And you know, I was moving on, you know, doing what I have to do, my self-love journey, working on myself. I got into yoga. Got into meditating. Really got into meditating.
You also became
and I became a coach.
I also so it but a month before that I became a coach. Because we were still talking at the time I became a coach, and he was like, I'm not doing that.
Yes.
She said, absolutely not.
Yeah. And in the midst of me, like, you know, getting myself together, my whatever the case may be, knowing my worth, I period. And you always want to be with somebody who knows their worth. Like,
facts, 1000%.
But yeah, I ended up becoming actually a health and wellness coach with Herbalife. And it was so stinking new to me. It was new, it was scary, it was great, it was fulfilling, it was all the things. And they did a coaching call. They did a coaching call.
First of all, I did not congratulate you on before the coaching call.
No, you didn't. What had happened was, y'all know when black people say what had happened was, the story gonna be good, right? But this is the real story. So I became a coach, and if you don't know, there's certain levels to when you're in network marketing. And I reached my first level. So we actually did a call, you know, just to celebrate the new coaches and the new levels and stuff like that. And Abso happened to be on that call. Mind you, we were not speaking at all since she broke it off. And you know, I came on there with my drink, looking good. Because y'all know, ladies, like, come on. So, you know, I came on there with my drink, looking good. And
it was it was okay. It was that
we had the beverage.
Yeah,
the beverage call. You had to come to the call with your favorite beverage. Yeah. And You know, it was good vibes, everything, you know. And then when we got off the call,
We got the call in.
what happened when we
I
got off the
don't
call?
remember.
I'm sure you don't. When we got off the call, she slid in my DM on Instagram. She slid in my DM. Oh, congratulations.
That's wild.
Congratulations. I
For
miss
real?
you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's what we doing? That's what
That
we
was
doing?
big Sade. That was big Sade. But anyway, she got in, she slid in my DM, you know, congratulated me and everything. And I was like surprised to receive a message from her. But I think you said I miss you.
We was texting.
No, it was on Instagram. You went in my DM.
Yeah, because I posted you on my stories and everything, saying congratulations.
Yes, she
with your
did.
flyer and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember.
Mm-hmm. And then what?
Yeah, because I mean, fine as hell. Like, what the fuck? I can't. Like,
and what
irresistible.
You said?
Like,
what you said?
What I said?
You don't remember what you said?
I don't remember what I said.
Wow.
What I said?
She said, "I miss you," and I said, "I miss you too." And she was like, "I knew my queen would come back to me," or something like that. That's what you said.
Well, I know you was telling me that you've been like praying for me and sending healing energy.
Yes. That was before the "I miss you" and stuff like that.
Oh, so don't forget that part.
Well, you said you forgot, so.
But I just, because that's what I remember.
Okay.
That's what stood out to me with our conversation was that, and I was like, wow. Like, even though like, it's like when God gave you grace. Like, even though like I had hurt you, you still was praying for me. You still was thinking about me in that way. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's what really like impressed me. That really touched my heart. Like, you was thinking about me like that. And I'm like, wow. No, that's real right there. Yeah.
And then from there, it went to the text messages.
Mm-hmm. And
then what else? Okay, it went to the text messages, and then I think you came over.
I came over.
You came over. Hold on, because I know where you going. That didn't happen. She fiending.
What you talking about? No.
She fiending. That didn't happen yet, because after you came over, when you came over, I expressed to you that I'm not playing no shit. I wanted a serious relationship. So that's what happened. Beep, excuse my language. She came over and we were talking and stuff like that. And I was doing my workout, and
you was doing your workout, because I remember always coming over here and working out with you. So what happened?
No, I think I was doing my workout, because I remember you looked at me and you said that you didn't see a future. I remember that because that hurt my feelings. And what? You didn't see a future with us back then. That's what you said to me.
But this was before we started. That was before. We only stopped talking one time.
Okay, yes, you're right. Okay, yes, you're right. So it was before that time then. And then, but you did come over.
You came over to my house.
No, that's not it. You did.
Drunk?
That didn't happen yet. You came over here and you were talking with me, and I think
that was the time you kicked me out. You told me.
No, right? that was after we started talking, and I mentioned to you that I want to be serious, and you was like something like you want to take your time or something like that, or you want to think about it, or whatever the case may be. And that's when I mentioned about like power couple. When I see you,
was right in your bed.
Yes,
that was the next morning.
Yes, and then you left, and then because I wanted to be serious, you wasn't ready yet. You wasn't ready yet. And then like we wasn't.
No, that morning that you told me about being a power couple was the day that we officially made it official. Means you put me in handcuffs and you tied me to the bed and you said, "You're not going anywhere." And that's exactly
Anyway,
the
there was
date.
a
And
moment
that
that
was
she's
when we
talking
got
about.
together. And that was May 10th, 2020, 2020.
Oh yes, because and I was
She's
at my
like,
mom's house.
this is
Because don't play. Like it's either black or white. And there was one night in the summer, I think.
baby.
Was it in the summertime?
No,
And I was at my mom's house. We was not talking because your mom texted me.
it was not in the summertime.
Okay, not but I had on a blue dress though.
Yeah.
So I had on a blue dress in the winter. Like,
I don't know what you're talking about.
The
I
blue
do remember
dress,
the blue dress. Yes.
I had on. I was drunk that night.
Yes, you came over.
And it was a wrap. It was just like R&B videos back to back to back to back.
After dark.
After dark, if you know what I mean. Yes.
Why are you telling them all this stuff like that?
It's the real deal. That's it. That's you gonna get. Y'all want to know?
That was not the summertime.
It was like maybe
you had your coat. Then because that was not summertime.
Okay, I probably had on a jacket, but I'm not gonna have that.
That was before I broke it off because I had that just for a minute.
Oh yes, okay.
And I did my first TikTok in it.
Yes, you did. And then we would stop talking, and then yeah, you're right.
When we started talking again was after you became an Herbalife coach, that call, everything, and you sent me flowers, and you told me to meet you at your house by 11 p.m.
Not how it happened. We made up first, and then I sent you flowers. Like you just fast forward a whole bunch.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're here.
Yo.
It has been an amazing, amazing ride with this woman. Sometimes.
Yes, it's been a bumpy, amazing ride.
Sometimes I want to just.
What you want to do?
But most of the times I want to love on you.
Yes. It's been an amazing ride. It has.
So why you added bumps?
Ride. Because it was bumps. It's nothing just been smooth.
In the beginning,
the whole time. Bumps. It's been bumps every year. Wow. What you talking about?
It's been.
I'm not talking about bumps in the road, baby. It's no perfect ass relationship. This is the most perfect relationship that I've ever been in. Yes. As far as being healthy, yes. But as far as like bumps in the road, yeah, we're gonna have bumps in the road. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not nothing that made us be like, oh my God, like I can't ever trust you in life. You know, or you know what, bitch. Red flag, red flag, red flag. Like, it's not those type of bumps. It's like, okay, you know, communication. We could work on those things. Like, all right, like, listen, babe, like this is, you know, like this is why I reacted this way to this. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. And like, and figuring out, okay, what's working and what's not working with us. Checking in, like, it's literally just stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, we all have traumas and stuff like that. We're still learning each other, and we continue to learn each other and try to figure out ways how, you know, we can be there for each other, to help each other, you know, maneuver through hard times. You know, and we're raising a son. You feel me? So yeah, like, there's nothing wrong with saying, oh, bumps in the road. Like, that's that's inevitable. Mm-hmm. You know? But you're who I'd rather go through it all with. You know? That's why you got that ring on your finger, so you can stop doing all day. Blowing your damn ring finger like, it's dusty, it's a little dusty.
I mean, it was getting dusty. It was built up, building.
But yeah, it's been a beautiful ride, a very beautiful ride. You know,
Yes, and I pray that we can continue this ride
we are continuing to
for
ride.
years and years and years until it'll be like, "Babe, welcome to the podcast of love languages
You gotta stop.
for Abso and baby, for Abso and Kima. Why you keep forgetting? Did you take your medicine today?" On this episode, we're gonna talk about how Abso forgot her cane.
Baby, what we're doing right now?
The podcast, baby. Oh shit! Let me go get to your memoir.
Baby, what time is it? Ain't it time to go to bed?
Oh, you always want to go to bed every 5 minutes. Just take a damn nap. Hey, lay on the pillow right there. Lay down on the pillow.
Yo. Give me my pillow.
So, you guys.
That's the story. The end.
That is our story of how we met.
Ooh, child.
And all the things. All the things.
All things.
So comment below, like, you know, do you guys have any questions? Do you guys have any similar stories of how you met your person? Yeah.
Yes. So some tips, real quick. We're gonna leave some tips.
Yeah, I know we gotta leave the tips.
I'm just gonna give one. One tip that has helped me understand what I was going through, so it don't become anything that is a red flag later on in a relationship when you on the end where you're trying to figure things out between women. Is to just be honest, be truthful. Like if you feel like the person you want to be with, like just communicate with them. Like, hey, listen, like this is really like where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? And what's the worst that could happen is either they understand or they don't, or try to. And you just know where you stand with them. But at least you was honest with them, but most importantly with yourself. So that's my tip. You got one? You got one, baby?
My tip is to always choose you. Always choose you and know what you want. Obviously always keep your relationship with God as a foundation, and knowing who you are and everything you want out of life, whether it's getting married, whether it's in the season that you want to date seriously, maybe not, just knowing what you want and standing firm, and just to, just what Abso said is making sure you're honest with yourself. Yeah, so that's my tip.
All right.
And always leave with love.
Always. So thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining us on
this
today's episode. And y'all remember, always keep growing, keep healing, and keep going.
Baby.
One more time.
We remember.
Always remember. And always remember. Keep growing, keep healing, and keep moving.
We out of here. Out of here.
You forgot to say love and light, but okay.
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
No.
Love and light, y'all.
Out of line. Oh my God.
Oh,
that was a good episode.